Hello everyone. So I wanted to introduce you today to the newest member of my Chanel family. This is the Chanel Mirror Reissue. Mirror just like you're looking in a mirror, M-I-R-R-O-R. It's from pre-fall 2012 and it's a 16 series. So of course, being older, the only way you're going to be able to pick one of these up is on resale. I'm not sure if when I started my Chanel collection, but I know that when I first started looking at Chanel bags, it must have been in 2012. It must have been around the time that this bag came out because I was obsessed with this bag. It was one of the first Chanel bags that I ever saw before I even really knew that much about their bags. And I was just fascinated by it. I thought it was so beautiful. I saw it, I think, on eBay. When eBay was like really big, I guess in 2012 or around about then. And I saw it for sale, and of course I could not afford it. I don't even think I was working at the time, I'm not sure. But it was just the most incredible bag I'd ever seen, and it stayed in the back of my mind for all those years. And I would see it come up on resale here and there. But I grew to understand that when you buy Chanel pieces, you want them to be more classic in appearance and more less colorful, I guess, like stick with the standard black and, what everybody prefers. So I kind of just never bought it. But then as my collection has grown and now I have many more pieces, I can go for some of those more seasonal pieces that stand out a little bit more. And that's basically what I did here, was finally get something that my heart desired and that I had always kind of admired and didn't think I would own. But because of the economy, the prices of the Chanel bags are going down quite significantly. So I was able to pick it up at what I felt was a really good cost. It's a 225. When this bag originally came out, it came out in all the sizes. It came out in a 224, a 225, a 226, and a 227. So it's available in every single size, although it's quite rare to be able to find the mini and the 227. The 225 and 226 are much more readily available. And they're not even really readily available. You have to search for them. And the condition can be it can vary quite a lot because of the material of the bag, which I'll tell you about. But it's your standard reissue. It's a double flap, and it's got the turn lock, the Mademoiselle turn lock, the Mademoiselle chain. So everything you're used to seeing on a traditional reissue bag, except of course the material is substantially different. And in case you've looked at this one and wondered what it looks like, up close, or what it feels like, I'll just kind of tell you about that. And then you have the turn lock that opens up, and there's the underside of the flap right there at the pocket. There's that. You can kind of see the reflection in it a little bit, the mirror bag. It's got the pocket in the back, and then the double flap right here, and then the interior pocket, and then the chain I've got tucked away in there. So once again, it's the Mirror Reissue. Came in all the sizes. It's empty right now, so a little bit harder to close. And this one is in perfect condition. I don't think the person who owned it ever used it or even opened it. It's absolutely pristine with no wear present whatsoever. So when it came out in all the sizes, and to the best of my knowledge, 2 or 3 variations. I know 100% that it came out in 2 different colors. It might be a third one, but because it's hard to capture in lighting, I'm not sure that I've actually seen that third one. Someone might have to verify. But I know for sure it came out in 2. It came out in this version right here, which is called the silver and black. And it's the silver and black version because obviously the bag itself is silver. And then the suede, and it does have suede material, the suede is in black, and the interior lining of the leather is black. And on the other variation, the bag is silver, but the suede is like a cream color, and the inside of the bag is a cream color. So those are the 2 variations that I 100% know it came in. I think I've also seen an all black version where the metallic is silver, the threading is black, and then the hardware itself is all black. The hardware on this one is charcoal. It's not black. It's not ruthenium. It's not silver. It's like a really deep kind of charcoal color. Definitely not silver, but it's absolutely beautiful. It matches the bag really, really nicely. I'm going to put on this is my phone, so I'm going to use my phone flashlight to kind of give it a little bit more color so you can see how sparkly it can get. It's absolutely insane. So if you live in a climate where it's sunny, or you're thinking about going to Vegas and you need a bag that's going to sparkle under the lights, it's absolutely incredible the amount of sparkle that this bag has. So this is under my phone flashlight right now. And if I have anything from outdoors, I will insert that so you can see how it looks in natural light as well. So there it is there. There's the bottom. And it just, yeah, it sparkles unbelievably. You do need a lot of light on it to get the sparkle though. If I turn my phone off now, give me a second here. Let me turn off the phone flashlight. So without the light, it just becomes, you know, it sparkles still. The sun is catching it right there, but not as much as if it's under lights. But if you're drawn to that sort of thing, if you're drawn to iridescent, if you're drawn to sparkles, like a lot of women are, it's definitely going to hit that sweet spot for you and be something that you really enjoy looking at. And one of the things that I didn't know when I looked at the bag is how it would feel, because this is a material, obviously, that they've never done again, to the best of my knowledge, at least in this combination. But it's basically these little tiles, these little square pieces, which you would call tiles, are in metallic calf skin. So it's soft, very, very soft. And then the threads that run through it in the vertical lines are suede. So it's a mixture of calfskin and suede. And a lot of the ones that I've seen on the secondary market have quite a lot of wear. And I think that's because not only have the calfskin tiles kind of worn out a little bit, but the suede itself can look a little grubby, especially in the white version. But how does it feel? It feels extremely soft. It feels almost like lambskin, although it's not, it's calfskin, but it feels really, really soft. So if you're looking at this bag and you're wondering what the feel of it would be, it's going to be a very soft bag. And then once again, it's done in calfskin with the suede running through it. And then on the inside, same thing. So thankfully this came in good condition, perfect condition, and I don't have to worry about repairing it because I really have no idea how to properly clean it or care for it. I really have no idea. That's just a big open hole down there, as all Chanel bags are. And then of course it's going to fit your regular stuff. It's going to, here's my O case. Here's a little cosmetic bag. My phone that I was just using. It's just your regular, you know, 225 model. And then the dimensions, of course, are identical to all the 225s. You've got a crossbody length of about 20 and a shoulder length of about 11. And then the bag itself is about 9.5 by 6 by about a 3. But I just wanted to show it to you guys because a lot of the bags that I do tend to purchase are not ones that everybody else purchases. They tend to be a little bit more seasonal in nature and not ones that are like hot from the store. They're ones that are coming from the secondary market and older collections. But I want you guys to benefit by being able to see it live in case you're considering a model and nobody's ever done it before. So once again, it's the Mirror reissue from pre-fall 2012. It's been in my collection for quite a while now. I've been pretty negligent about filming videos, but I've had it for a while now. And I took it to Vegas recently because, of course, this is the ultimate bag that you want to have with you when you go to a place like that. It's not really good for every day because of the material and also the look. But surprisingly, silver goes with a lot of different colors that you might wear, so it's not as hard to match as you might imagine. And then it doesn't really, it stands out as being a beautiful bag, of course, but it obviously doesn't stand out as being full-on Chanel because you don't have the CC. This hardware kind of blends in really well with the overall color of the bag. And not many people know the reissue, so it kind of doesn't stand out as much as you might think. The sparkle does. But other than that, just a really, really beautiful bag. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. It's a standard 225, and you've probably seen a lot of those videos if you're looking at a reissue 225, so you get an idea of what it fits already on some of those other videos. But if you have any questions about this particular model, let me know. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. Bye-bye.